So if you remember earlier, when we talked about brainstorming, we talked about a situation where I did brainstorming to find out what areas I can improve in this online course, and I got number of those ideas. The next step which I took was I segregated these ideas using affinity diagram. Using affinity diagram, I grouped these ideas into different categories. Another analysis what you can do on these sort of a brainstormed ideas is create a relations chart. What relations chart does is it shows the relationship between different ideas, how these ideas are connected with each other, and that will give a good indication about what are the key ideas here, what are the key causes here. Let's look at the example of that on the next slide. So here I have all those ideas which I collected as a part of brainstorming, and then I started connecting these ideas with each other, how these ideas are connected with each other. So let's say, for example, there was one idea that course should be easy to understand, and when I looked at ideas such as interactive, if the course is easy to understand, that can be done by having an interactive course, that can be done by having to the point course, that can be done by having some flashcards that will help in understanding, having smaller videos. And same thing I found out that when I connected covering the body of knowledge, then I saw that there are different ideas such as more quizzes, detailed coverage, notes, slides, practices which are related to covering the body of knowledge. Practice is related to flashcards, practice is related to more quizzes. So these ideas, if you see, basically are connected with each other. That is the connection we want to make here in relations chart. Now we have made this chart. What we see is what are the ideas from where most of the arrows are going out, and what are the ideas where most of the arrows are coming in. So if you look at that, easy to understand is one idea from where most of the arrows are going out, and similarly covering the body of knowledge. So basically looking at that, I can understand that these are the two main concepts I need to focus on, that whatever course I produce should be covering the full body of knowledge and should be easy to understand. So that's how I used relations chart to improve the quality of my online course. So here is the summary of how do you interpret relations chart. The first thing here is that ideas with the most arrows are the key ideas, and that's what we saw earlier, covering the body of knowledge and easy to understand. Those were the ideas which had most arrows, and the ideas from which most of the arrows are going out could be considered as the causes, and all the ideas in which all the arrows are coming in could be considered as the key effect. So that's how you interpret relations chart. So with this, we have covered 4 project management tools here, and we are left with one more, which is tree diagram. Let's look at that in the next video.